What up, people? It's your boy Straight Product here, back with another SpellBreak video. Today we're going to be talking about the Ransack skin. I'm going to walk through essentially, how you'd go about redeeming that if you're interested. And I'm also going to talk about a little issue I had when, a little bump in the road I experienced when I was redeeming it on my own personal SpellBreak account, and how you can go about resolving that if you were to run into the same issue yourself. So it's going to be a video once again about cosmetics. Similar to the item shop reviews, but I figured I'd do something a little different to see if I get any better response, from audience, from what I've been doing. So yeah, all right. So essentially, the Ransack skin is the skin that you are seeing on screen here. I thought it was pretty dope. He's a rare outfit. His description reads, "Take what you can get," which I guess that's kind of it makes sense in the idea that Twitch is giving you a free skin. So you have to have a Twitch Prime account or Amazon Prime account. Essentially, is a Twitch Prime account in order to redeem the skin. But I get why it's saying like take what you can get. But then his name's also Ransack, so it's all fitting of the theme. I definitely understand that. But yeah, so the Ransack skin, if you wanted to go ahead and redeem that, the first thing that you're gonna do, you can see Ransack on screen, most likely right now. Once again, the first thing you're gonna want to do is like I said earlier, you are going to need an Amazon Prime account. With the Amazon Prime account, or essentially what you need that for, is you're gonna want the Amazon Prime account so you can link it to your Twitch, and then once it's linked to your Twitch, you'll essentially have you're gonna set up like a Twitch Prime account. I'll put like a video in the description of like a different YouTuber. They'll walk you through like how to link your Amazon Prime to your Twitch Prime. If you need any instructions with that, or I'll link like additional resources. I'm not gonna go through all that; it'd be a little bit too much. But yeah, so once you have your Amazon Prime, your Twitch Prime set up, you're gonna have like loot that you get every day for just various video games that I think that Twitch just has partnerships with. SpellBreak is one of those video games that Twitch has a partnership with. So you can go ahead and review the loot. All you have to do is go over to this crown, which is on the right hand side, and then where your icon is. You're gonna go over to the left a bit, and you're gonna see that the crown icon. It's gonna be right there. So then once you go ahead and click the crown icon, there'll be this drop down menu. You're just gonna go ahead and scroll down. And then you're gonna find, along all these offers, see, it's just different video games. Eventually, you are going to see SpellBreak. Once you see SpellBreak, you're gonna see similar to these other games, claim offer. You're gonna click claim offer. It'll show you a code, and so I already clicked it. As you can see, it says claimed. Yes, as you can see, it already says claimed. So it's not going to show you a code for myself. But once you have that code, it'll give you the option to copy it, or at least it does on Mac. I don't know if if it does the same thing with PC. But you can always just go ahead and like highlight and copy it anyway. It's not a big deal. But yeah, I had like a copy button, so I went in and clicked the copy button. From there, I had to go to epicgames.com/redeem. I'll throw that link on screen. Or that URL on screen rather. Once you go there, it's going to give you the option to enter in the code right here. It's going to give you the option to enter the code in right there. All you got to do is do the paste option, the right click paste option, or the double finger click with the Mac paste option. You go ahead and paste it in, hit redeem. It is going to require you to sign in to your Epic Games if you're doing it on the website. You're going to have to be logged in your Epic Games at some point in time. Once you enter the code in to redeem your product, it'll then give you the option to sign in. If you want to go about that way, you can also just log into your Epic Games account if you want to do that. And then you're going to see like this menu on the left. First, you're just going to go to your name right here. And then you're going to hit account. And then once you hit account, it takes you to this screen. Once you're on this screen, you're gonna have this vertical, array of options. The last one of the options is redeem code. You're gonna click redeem code, and then it gives you the option to enter it here. So you can just copy it in here if you already signed in. Copy paste it, or just paste it in if you already signed in there. The code does look similar to something like this right here, or that one at the end as well. Just for example, once you do that, it'll say it's been successfully redeemed. I've done this with previous skins like Fortnite skins and stuff like that, and it always typically works out pretty smoothly. With other previous like Twitch Prime rewards and certain things like that. I had issues when I tried to redeem an Apex Legends skin for Loba, so I don't know, maybe it's just me. And it said claimed on my side too. And yeah, so essentially the other part of this video, and that's how you get the Ransack skin. I got it. I will definitely show you my account in a minute. To show you that I have it, prove I got it. But another part I just want to cover in the video before I conclude the video. So when I entered it originally, it gave me this error message when I entered the code, and it did not say that it was redeemed successfully. So I went ahead, refreshed the page, repasted in the code. Once I did that, it still gave me the same error message. So I was like, damn. I checked my account, still didn't have the skin. I was a little bit annoyed. I went on Twitter, found Proletariat Inc., which if you don't know, Proletariat is they are the creators of SpellBreak. Went ahead and found them, contacted them through Twitter because I thought to myself that that'd probably be the fastest way to go about contacting them or getting a response from them. That's what I assumed. Social media. Have not gotten a response back today, which I mean yesterday. In all fairness, was a Sunday. Today's a Monday. Election day is this week. There's a lot going on basically in the country as a whole right now. So I wasn't like frustrated that I didn't get a response back. Plus, I mean, it's kind of essentially it's free content. But then at the end of the day, I mean, in some sense, you do pay for it because you are an Amazon Prime member and you are paying that subscription. And this is one of the perks of Amazon Prime. So I guess if you wanted to make a big to do about it, or if I wanted to do that, I could. I just sent them a message, just contacted them to try to get a dialogue going. But today I thought to myself, like in the morning, I was like, oh well, my original message, I didn't attach any screenshots or anything like that. So basically, what I ended up doing, which I'll go ahead and show you this as well. I went to Proletariat's website, right? So you go to Proletariat's website. I'll go back to the main website. Once you're there, because I had the error message, I still hadn't gotten a response back from them on Twitter. I was thinking of like, okay, well, man, let me send a more detailed response, because I just sent a simple like, hey, I redeemed the skin type message on Twitter, and I didn't get it, and I thought I was just using that to open the dialogue. I know there wasn't much credence to what I was saying, but I figured I would just try to open the dialogue that way. Didn't get a response, so earlier this morning, which is a Monday, during normal business hours, around like 10, I want to say 10:30. I went ahead and started composing a message, which I went into there. Like I said, I went to the Proletariat's website, which you can see right there. You go to contact. You see this contact information right here, and you have for support and general inquiries. Then there's this link to this URL. Click that. It takes you, it didn't go to Proletariat's website, but that's essentially where I was originally. I was at Proletariat's main website. It takes you to the support website. Once you're here, you can just click SpellBreak right over here. And this is what I did. So it does show you. There's also a search, so you can try to search for your issues, your various issues, or questions or problems. You scroll through. There's plenty of general inquiries about gameplay, also specific to consoles, technical support issues. So you do want to look through these and make sure that whatever your issue isn't satisfied by that. I took a little time, did read through each one, learned a little bit about the game I didn't know, or certain various issues that they are having, looking to patch or fix. So it was reasonably interesting for that. But then also what was most rewarding was at the end. It says can't find what you're looking for. Submit a request. So I clicked that, right? And then there's this little drop down. If you scroll up a little bit, it tells you about submitting a request. What they're certain things, I guess, maybe that they get contacted about frequently, just in case they can, I guess, probably eliminate or remove the need for you to go ahead and send this to them. because somebody is gonna have to respond to this, read this, all that. It's not gonna be a robot or anything like that. It's gonna be actual like human worker. So let's see. I did general inquiries. I selected that. It brings you to this menu. All that once again reiterates, these are the things I think most likely get the most requests about. Wasn't really any of that. So general inquiries, I entered my email right there. Subject right there, I put, I was just very specific. I think I wrote something like did not receive um, Twitch Prime Ransack outfit after shows claimed on Twitch. Just something. I was just very direct, simple. Subject. This you type. I went ahead and selected. I think there's an option for. Where is it? I bought something and didn't get it in game. Selected that. And then I entered my in-game name, which in SpellBreak to locate your in-game name, I'll go ahead and put some B-roll up right now of that. You just go to there's like the three horizontal lines in the top right-hand corner. You just select like account, and then it'll show you your account name. Typically, it'll most likely be a derivative of like the name that you entered in the game, then with like a hashtag and then some numbers at the end of it. It has to do with like the original username that you submitted when you first signed up for SpellBreak. Then I just entered the console I primarily play on, which is Xbox, and I wrote a very descriptive message, just explaining what happened. I included my Twitch name. I included my Epic ID name. I included my Xbox Live gamer tag, and I also included I included my regular SpellBreak name, even though I already included it above. I included 4 screenshots showing my locker, just to validate that, or my collections tab, just to show that like I didn't have the skin. I showed also like a screenshot of like my Twitch Prime showing that I had claimed it already. And I put in like I want to say one other screenshot of like my Epic ID. Yeah, no, not my Epic ID, but the Epic website, where I went ahead and entered the where I entered the code like originally, just to show like look, I did all these things. Because the thing was is like I ended up erasing the code because I copy and paste something else, and I wasn't thinking, so I didn't have the original code anymore. And I explained that also in the description as well. I just wanted to eliminate the possibility that I could be like lying to them in their minds as much. Like I wanted to give them as much proof, or give them as much validation that like, hey, I did all this. I'm really just being honest. I don't have the skin. I'm not trying to scam you or anything like that. I just don't have the skin, and I redeemed it. So that's really all I wanted, and it was pretty crazy. They responded to that inquiry within they responded and resolved my issue in less than 15 minutes, which I was really impressed. I'm going to throw a screenshot up on screen, of the emails conversation. Essentially, they reached out to me. There were some questions they asked me to fill out. So I just used their original template, answered each one of the questions, sent that back. Once I submitted the request on the Proletariat website, which I just walked you through, the support page, because you enter your email there, you then get a confirmation email. The confirmation email says like, hey, your request has been successfully submitted. We appreciate that. So I got that. After I got that, then a few minutes later, I got a follow-up email asking for the identifying information I originally mentioned. So I submitted that. I sent that back like pretty quick. I just seen it. I think it came up on my phone. Maybe it said there's like an email notification. I responded with my identifying information. They responded back within minutes, saying like, hey, check your collections tab. We went ahead and updated it, and thank you so much for playing our game. And it was really quick. Like I said, it was less than 15 minutes for me originally making the request on the Proletariat website. So big kudos to Proletariat. I know previous videos I definitely have given them crap, really just for like some of their skin designs and some of the ways they run their item shop, some of their prices and things like that. It's really just me being critical. I think in those episodes I also I want to say I do address like my criticism is really from a place of love. I've been loving Spellbreak, but yeah, I thought that was pretty dope that they responded so fast. Like, it was really quick. It was literally less than 15 minutes. Like, it took me a little while to put everything together, and I know it was, there was a lot of detail to, what I was submitting to them. So it made sense for them to comply to my request, but it was just so fast. So I definitely got to tip my hat to them, give kudos for them. I really do think that they are trying to foster a community and make their game bigger and greater and better than what it already is. Like I said, I'm loving the game. I expressed that to them in my message. I wasn't, rude or snarky or condescending in any way in my message. I don't think I was. I wasn't trying to be at any point in time. I ended it by saying, like, telling them, like, I really do like the previous update. I've been playing a lot of Clash. I made it very clear. I just wanted the Ransack skin because I think the Ransack skin I think it's pretty cool. I mean, it's a free skin, one, but two, I think it's pretty cool. And I told them, I'm pretty high up in the chapters because I've been playing a lot. But yeah, I just wanted to, end the video by giving them a little bit of kudos, telling them how much I enjoy the game. And yeah, I hope this video has been helpful. I hope I get a good response. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, it's your boy Straight Product. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing as many item shop review videos. I'm probably going to keep doing item shop reviews for Spellbreak, but I want to try and do more content like this where it's just something different, something that's, a little helpful for you in terms of, you can watch this and maybe get some free content in the game that you're looking for. But then also, I can share my little stories as well. But other than that, I hope you all have a great, rest of the day, rest of the evening, night, whatever, whatever time zone you're in. It's your boy Straight Product. All right, people. Peace. I'm out.